If your Google Search Console looks anything like this, with impressions shooting up while clicks are going down, you're not alone. And more importantly, you're not crazy. This is happening to virtually every e-commerce store out there right now that have any sort of informational content on their website, but eventually this is also going to be happening for collection pages and also your product pages. In today's video, we're gonna go through exactly why that is and what you can do to snag up the real estate that is basically free, because brands are going to be fading away quicker than ever. So real quick, I'm Kevin Jappeson. I'm the founder of Ascendly, where we work with e-commerce brands for a living. We do SEO, ads, and email marketing, the trifecta, where we scale you to millions per month. So if you're anything like me, you've probably been staring at your analytics, wondering what the hell is happening to your organic traffic. Your product pages are getting more visibility, your collection pages are getting more visibility, but fewer people are actually clicking through to buy. And as you can see, we are getting pretty freaking good results already right now. And we are very confident for the future of the people that we are working with. So let's jump right into it. Ahrefs recently released a new article called The Great Decoupling, written by Ryan Law and also Darwin Santos. And this is basically a great read if you're wondering why your impressions are up but your clicks are down. So yeah, think of it in this way, right? So for years, if your product or collections showed up in more searches, you got more clicks, and more visibility always meant more website visits and conversions. But in early March in 2025, something fundamentally broke. So Ahrefs tracked their own data here, and they noted that when they got 100 more search impressions now, they would actually lose about 35 clicks in the same way. So as we can see, Ahrefs data, their impressions are growing, but the clicks are down. This means that the more visible your products become in search, the fewer people are actually going to be clicking through to your site. And this is not because your products got worse or your SEO strategy is failing. This is just simply happening to virtually every e-commerce store out there right now. I want to mention that right now, e-commerce is relatively safe. We still see that if I search for bed headphones for music, we are still gonna get the listicles or and the things, right? If I do, let's say, yoga, buy yoga mats, we can see that we still have no AI overviews for this, right? But I want to say here that if you're optimizing for yesterday's SEO, you are going to slowly fade, because AI overviews or AI mode is coming for that search no matter what. It is proven to satisfy search intent or the searcher's query. It terminates the search a lot faster than traditional SEO. And it makes sense. Nobody wants to read through 2,000 word article on why their product is the best, which is probably manipulated anyway. In some ways, this is good. It's good for people. It's good for search. It's not the best for SEOs. It is going to be perfect for the SEOs that adapt with this change. So here's what I'm pretty sure is going to be happening soon. When somebody searches for the best wireless headphones under 200, Google are slowly but surely going to be showing them an AI mode search result. And they're going to show you an AI generated answer with the specifications, the prices, the comparisons, right in the search results. And because people are getting all of the product research they need without ever visiting your actual store, you are going to convert a lot less. This makes total sense. Now, your products are getting mentioned in these AI answers more than ever, or are at least going to, right? But because people are basically window shopping directly in Google instead of coming to your site to buy, and this means that you are going to get more impressions and less clicks. So when Ahrefs studied 300,000 searches, they found that AI overviews reduce click-through rate by 34.5% for them. So while you're getting maximum visibility with minimum traffic, now everything is basically flipped the script and everything is the opposite of what it used to be. Now, I'm pretty excited for this change, because this means that we don't need to focus so heavily on getting as much traffic as possible. We simply need to focus on converting the maximum amount of people with our products. So this is perfect for e-commerce. This is perfect for people that are driving things forward. It's going to be hard for people that are trying to cheap their way into the market. So bad products, bad customer experience, brands that basically do nothing good for their customers are going to slowly fade. And I'm pretty excited for that. But obviously this means that it's pretty bad for black hat people that might want to gamify things and take advantage of people. Now, I'm super happy that people are not going to be taken advantage of. For me, this means a better world. Not sure about you, but for me, they can all go into the trash basically. So what does this mean for your brand, right? The timing basically proves everything here. You know, Google doubled down on AI overviews in March 2025, and that's exactly when everybody's analytics started showing this crocodile mouth pattern right here. And we can be pretty sure that this is not temporary. Google is going to make AI search the default experience, which means that the trend is likely permanent. I know. Very, very sad. So basically the old rule, more traffic equals more sales, is officially dead for e-commerce brands. You need to completely rethink how you measure organic success, because the relationship between visibility and website visits is now broken. Now, this is exciting, right? Because this means that, we have some pretty good news. And the good news here is that this is the prime time to start optimizing and future-proofing your brand. Most stores are going to ignore the signs and basically be hoping that this is just temporary and that nothing is going to happen or their sales are going to be perfectly fine. But little do we know that they're going to be slowly fading into darkness where sales are plummeting, and it's going to be snagged up by people like you that are going to take massive action to get positions in AI overviews and get cited by LLMs, getting recommended by people searching for what they're after, right? So let's talk a bit about your new e-commerce SEO strategy, right? It's pretty simple as of now, and it's still very early. People are doing a lot of research, and we have some extremely bright minds in the field and that are way smarter than I am. So basically, here's what you're going to do. You're going to work extremely hard to get featured in reputable news websites and industry publications. You can use Parasite SEO to build authority that AI systems recognize and cite. So this means that you'll get featured in Forbes, Business Insider, in Bloomberg, in Outlook India, in whatever huge publication that is consistently ranking #1 for within your industry, right? For informational or even commercial terms. These are the websites that you want to try and get cited by. You can use, you can create pages where you have statistics to get cited naturally, or you can pay for it. You can pay to get cited or added to these websites, right? So you can create your own best X type of product or best companies that sell X product and these type of articles. And if you do about 10 of these articles, you can be pretty sure that you have a pretty high chance of being cited by LLMs in the future. And now is the prime time to be this. Now, I also want you to go into your collections, go into your product descriptions, and rewrite them to be comprehensive and factual. Now, AI is going to directly be pulling quotes and pulling information from your website, and also be checking for the next questions that people might have, right? So what you can do is that you can take your product pages and you can basically feed that into AI, give it a lot of context and knowledge base around your whole store, and also scrape a ton of pages on Reddit or reviews or your competitors and check kind of what are the next questions people are going to have about your products. So they might be checking if it's shoes, for example. Do these shoes fit for trail running, for example? Are these shoes fit for hiking? Are these shoes good for going to a dancing class? And while you are answering those questions and your competitors are not, you can be pretty sure that you're going to be able to pull more traffic from LLMs than your competitors. So another thing that is going to help you a lot, which is a classic tip, which is just to add schema markup to your product pages and your collection pages, right? Make sure that you have structured data that AI and crawlers can understand so that they can precisely extract that product information correctly. And as mentioned, include next question sections on your product pages. Anticipate what customers are going to be asking after reading your initial product info and answer those questions on the same page. And look, I know this shift is happening whether we like it or not. The brands that are going to be adapting early are going to have a massive advantage. And if you're running a D2C e-commerce brand right now and you're doing over 20,000 per month and you want to future-proof your organic traffic and your organic strategy for this new reality, then I want to mention that I got 5 more free strategy sessions available this month. We'll take a look at your specific situation and build a plan that works with these changes, not against them. So this is the prime time to do this, because over time the real estate is going to be saturated. There is going to be so many strategies coming out, and the people that are going to work with people that know what the hell they're doing are going to be the ones winning. So you can book your free strategy session in the first link in the description below. And if you'd like some more resources, I always publish some new things on my newsletter. I won't spam you. I'm really bad at actually updating my newsletter. So if you feel like you want to get some value, get my new frameworks, my new agents that I'm building on, then click the second link in the description below to sign up for the Store to Brand framework, and let's work on that together. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Kevin, and I'll see you in the next video.